So, guys, this Celine and Afiba story is looking like everybody is hiding something. All the parties involved, they have something that they are each hiding. So, I'll start with Afiba. Afiba is the Ghanaian lady. It turns out she was based in Dubai with her husband, happily married. They no get issue. She now left Dubai and flew to Lagos, Nigeria. How much is flight from Dubai to Lagos, Nigeria? Keep that one aside. Then she flew from Lagos to Port Harcourt. How much is flight from Lagos to Port Harcourt? Keep that one aside. She now met with her friend, Celine. How did they become friends? Ghana, Nigeria, I don't know. And I think they said she has a master's degree or something. Both of them, somebody that what do you call it? Andrew now sent them 100,000 naira, which is 50,000 naira each, to book this taxi. This taxi would take them to Aba. If you know the distance, that's 65 kilometers. This is the distance they would have entered 2 or 3 different public transport vehicles and spent over how many 6 hours or so. But they booked one taxi and paid once so that the taxi would take them straight. So, what is it that both of them are going to meet the man for? What is it that is so important that this girl has to fly from Dubai for? It doesn't add up. Let's say the man promised them 1 million naira, which is 500,000 naira each, and then he sent them 100,000 naira extra for Tife. Flight from Dubai, flight from Lagos, this girl will not make any money from it because she still has to fly back. Are you getting what I'm saying? So she obviously is not going to meet that man because of that 500,000 naira she's going to make, because it's going to be a loss to her. Calculate flight from Dubai, all the expenses on the road, flight from Lagos, and back. So the man sent a screenshot showing that they agreed. He was chatting with this one and he agreed to send them 1 million naira. So they now said, I was hearing from the lawyer that was tracking the whole thing that they saw an alert of 100,000 naira on this girl's phone. At least that's what I understood by what he said. So which means the man may have sent her 100,000 naira for the transport. Okay, no problem. He now said that they were able to, using bank statements, they saw that the same account that sent her 100,000 naira, 1 million naira left her account and went back to that same account. So the way I'm seeing it is looking like, at least the way he said it, is looking like when they went to meet the man kind of kidnapped them and then tried to extort money from them, which he successfully did by taking 1 million naira. I was hearing somebody else saying too that the man transferred over 100 million naira to a woman's account. That's the Andrew. How can somebody that has 100 million naira be extorting 1 million naira? I don't know. Maybe that's how he even made the 100 million, but it doesn't make sense to me too. There's question mark there again. Okay, now when they found a body, they don't know which body because the body has decayed now 1 month. They saw that the body was wrapped with a cloth, and that cloth is the same cotton that was in Andrew's house. And if you go to Andrew's house, they say 2 cottons are missing. Now that doesn't look like a serial killer to me. Somebody that, it doesn't look like he has done it before. That's what I'm trying to say. Because somebody that has killed before would have had a method, a process of disposing of the bodies. Because this one seemed to have happened so fast. So if somebody has killed before, the next one he's doing, he will have like a duffel bag that he will put the body inside and go and dispose, not to take his own cotton and leave it empty. Are you getting what I'm saying? It's looking like that death may have happened so fast. Maybe there was a fight based on something. Now remember that other girls have come out that they have had a fight with that Andrew. Are you getting what I'm saying? So one girl is said to have jumped from his balcony and had spinal cord injury, and they settled the case in police. Another girl came out and said that Andrew kidnapped her for 6 days and was torturing her every 3 hours. Okay, if Andrew was torturing you every 3 hours, how did you now escape? I don't know whether that's the one they said that she ran out to the fence. She got to the fence and jumped, and then there was an injury on her leg. So, from her part of the story, that was a kidnapping scenario which she went to meet a friend, and the friend decided to kidnap her. And then, after the day 6, she was able to escape. Okay. But on the other end, I was hearing in the conversation that Andrew was accusing her of stealing his watch. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. Now, it's looking like to me like when people visit him in that big house, there's an issue that always arises, because one girl came out and said that she has visited him and they had sex and everything went well. But then at some point, this is another girl entirely that was writing on Facebook comments. At some point, the man now wanted another sex, boys, an unnatural one, through the back, and she refused, and the man had to drag her on her head and drag her up the stairs and still forced her. So, but if the man forced her and did everything and did not, terminate her, it means that was not the aim of the man, at least from what I'm seeing. You understand? Maybe he's not into organ trafficking. Maybe he's not into all this ritual. But it looks like he's a psychopath, a maniac, when it comes to that kind of, once it comes to sex. But it also looks like he's somebody that if you try to steal something from him, he will just go crazy. The issue of Celine and Afiba, I'm thinking that there might have been a fight, and both of them tried to fight it out, and it ended up in death. That's the way I'm seeing it. Not to talk of the fact that the man is now dead. There's no way we're going to get the full information again. And they can't find the second lady. It's only one they found. Assuming the man was alive, by now they would have been able to, track down the second lady. Now, nobody knows whether the second lady is alive or dead. Do you understand? Now, imagine a scenario where she's still alive and hiding somewhere. That puts another perspective to the whole story. Why is it that nobody else is coming out to say that their warden or their family member went to meet this Andrew and died? So who remembers that, what's her name again? One lady like that terminated her man in an Airbnb some 2 years ago in Lagos. Then in Lagos, they went to sleep, and the lady now drugged the man's drink and used rope to tie him and transferred his money. So I don't know, this story is looking somehow. Now here is another interesting thing. When they were interviewing the husband of this Afiba, the lady that was, I've forgotten her name, she's popular. The lady that was interviewing him now asked him an interesting question. And this man, remember that this man has been talking so boldly and courageously about tracking down Afiba, that Nigerian police is delaying this, that. When they now asked him, where did Afiba tell you she was going? If you are living with your wife in Dubai and your wife leaves Dubai to Nigeria, which is not her country, she must have told you where she's going. Omo, it shocked me. The man started stammering. Afiba. I was surprised, which means the man too is hiding something. He now started saying, anytime Afiba is going to any country, she would tell me where she's going, and when she's going between states in that country, she would tell me that I'm leaving this state. The question was, where did she tell you she was going? Not how is she going. The man avoided the question, which means it's looking to me like they normally send some of these ladies to go and rob some of these men, because that wristwatch, some of these wristwatches can be worth $250,000. Which means this girl wasn't really going for, it's not just about sex, it's about an opportunity to rob the man. That's the way I'm seeing it. And everything went south. So what do you guys think? This is the way I'm seeing it. What do you guys can let me know in the